Hi guys, welcome to this INIU or INIU Power Bank. You can see that here in the box, very interesting one. It has whopping 65 watts maximum output and a total capacity of 25,000 milliamps. And I'm super excited and I have very high expectations because I have already a wireless charger from this brand and it's the best wireless charger which I've ever seen so far. Chargers pretty much everything, even with thick cases, so really high expectations. By the way, the model type is BI-B63, and when we look at the back of the packaging we can even see that it comes with a whopping 3 years warranty. So I'm going to show you what's in the box and then testing all the features, so make sure that you stay till the very end of the video. And so the box comes fully sealed, so we have to cut it open. So let's grab it here, pull it out, and we can see it's definitely not a no-name. They have their website and support, and so we get this nice little welcome guide with some instructions, description of the power bank, then the specs, and some more information also here. Here in the specs, it's very interesting to see that we can even charge it with very high power, up to 45 watts. And the output ports we can use either single ones or even combined. You can see we can even use all of them at the same time. And we get, of course, also some accessories in the box. Here we get this really nice carry bag. It has even a little bit of a cushion effect, really nice. And we get two charging cables. We get USB-C to USB-C and USB-A to USB-C. So here we have it. Comes nicely protected. Let's take it out. We have also some more information here about the different voltage and amps. Of course, it's not a super small one, but of course this is not possible with such a high amount of power, but it's a very, very beautiful one with this matte black finish on all the sides. And so here we have the different ports. We have 2 times USB-C. We have port 1, which works as an input and output and has the highest amount of power, up to 65 watts. And then we have port number 2, which is also USB-C, but works only as output. And then we have port number 3, which is standard USB-A, but also a lot of power. The USB-C ports also support PD. And here on this side, we have the power button we can push, and we can see the capacity here showing 51%, which is great for the beginning. And as a very cool extra, something which I've never seen with a power bank, is this phone holder. Just make sure that you're pulling it out fully. Then you can place it like that and put your phone on it. And then you have a really nice stand so you can watch your videos. Yeah, it has a very safe stand here. And so I've connected 3 phones here, and as you can see, all of them are charging at the same time. But of course, we also want to check regarding compatibility and also support the protocols. And so you can see we have PD support 3.0 up to 65 watts. We have quick charge 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. And so we are testing port number 2 here, and you can see we have even more compatibility. A huge range. The most important things, of course, all the QC PD compatibility and up to 30 watts. And even on port number 3, which is USB-A, we have a lot of compatibility. But of course, we don't have PD here because PD is only possible with USB-C. And so, of course, we want to see the maximum power. So I'm starting this ramp up test here. Gets a little bit loud for short time. We see 30 watts, we have 40 watts, we have 50 watts, we have 60 watts, and a little bit above there was the cut off. And so when we do the math, we can see that we had a cut off at around 70 watts peak. So I would say it should be pretty safe to use 65 watts for longer time. So you can hear a lot of heat is produced here, 65 watts, lot of power. This even says 69 watts. Yeah, really a lot of power, generating a lot of heat, and the fan has to spin like crazy. So I stopped this here again because it's getting super hot. But here on this side, on the power bank, absolutely nothing to feel, no heat, no nothing. So we can definitely assume that they are using very high quality components for very efficient charging. And so I've been running a capacity test overnight and it has stopped now. The question is then, can we reactivate it just with pushing here? What we see in this case is that the display starts and shows 0%, but it doesn't activate the power again. This has some positive and some negative aspect. The positive thing is, of course, it protects the battery here inside perfectly. On the other side, some people prefer to squeeze out just a little bit of extra power if they are, for example, in an emergency situation or so. So you have to decide on your own if this is good or bad. I'm not going to judge here. And so, of course, to reset and activate the power bank, we have to charge it first here in the USB-C input, and that's already the reset. So even though when it's still on 0%, we could already have some power back. This is how this works. And so we can see the result. It's still on 5 volts, and we see here the result in ampere hours and watt hours. And I would say it's a really good result, way above average. As a rule of thumb, we can expect usually around 50% of the ampere hours which are listed on the box. Here again we have 25,000, so an average result would be around 12,500. So why is this? Of course, we have to convert this power from 3.7 volts to 5 volts, and so we are already losing mathematically some amps, and also of course for the conversion, and instead of average 12,500 we have a whopping 16,500 and something, so way above average. I would say for sure one of the best results I've ever seen. So what's the bottom line? Of course, we have a very powerful power bank. It has also very high capacity, even more capacity than some large power banks which are claiming 30,000 milliamps. And we have even this really nice extra phone stand. On the other hand, of course, there's no wireless charge and there is no light or so built in. But to be honest, I've never used the light from a power bank. But again, when it comes to maximum power and capacity and a beautiful design, then this thing is a total winner, of course. And so if you're interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description, so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.